Uh, yeah. Uh, yeah. Uh, yeah.
Good morning. All right, we are at a wonderful showing out here at Howling Dog. It's a pretty great layout, and curb appeal is pretty awesome too. So I'm going to turn around and get you started here. The first thing I want to show you is the garage over here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And it's probably the least entertaining part of this entire property, but let's take a look at it. So right here you have a two-car garage. Behind this chest right here is a door that does lead outside, and that silver gray thing right there, that is your forced air furnace. This is a heated garage. You have a concrete slab. Door is about 16 feet by about 8 feet. With this little ramp right here, I'd say you probably wouldn't want more than a 7-foot truck. It might get a little close. That guy is definitely not fitting in there. But if you're running Airbnb out of here, great thing for guests. Maybe you can give that to your cleaner to hang on. There is a fenced-in yard behind it. You do have a greenhouse right there, a wonderful lawn I'll show you from the inside, and there are a couple hidden trails around the property. Also pretty cool accoutrements to what is a pretty awesome house. Now, there are some outdated aspects to the house, so I am anticipating whoever buys this to do a small remodel. But overall, the house and the layout, the non-changeable things, location and stuff, pretty great. You are in the Goldstream Valley here, so you do have some privacy. And right here, we are now in the Arctic entry right here. So a lot of wood, a lot of what we would call Alaskan type stuff in here. Definitely love it. So I'll give you a better view of it from the top of the stairs. Looking back down. There you go. All right. Now, heading into the house. As soon as you enter into the entry here, you have a window, fireplace right here with a nice hearth, little storage area, stairs going up to the living room, down to the living areas, and right here in the middle, we have the kitchen. So we'll get started here, and then we'll go upstairs, and we'll finish in the basement, which is actually a whole nother level down. Gas range, stainless steel. Refrigerator, you might as well update it to a stainless steel one too. Do have that nice little porthole looking out to your front door. Lazy Susan. Some real character in these cabinets. I'd love to see them refinished and restained. Definitely would look cool. Countertops, I would go with something different. This is one of the cheapest materials that you can use here. But butcher block would look fantastic. Also, anything that's like a granite or a solid surface would also look really nice. Right here over top of your sink, looking at the greenhouse, and you do have access up into the dining room and living room area as well. So, all right. Wood stairs leading up to the hardwood floor that is the living room. It does have a carpet insert in the living room itself. The wraparound deck, so you saw from the outside the staircase, that wraps up to here. It is painted, pressure treated wood out there, so you shouldn't have to worry about rot too much. And then it overlooks that backyard. But another cool feature here is an atrium. And if you don't know what an atrium is, it is just a glassed-in greenhouse, essentially. It doesn't have to have anything to do with plants. You can have an atrium that doesn't have any plants in it, but lots of windows, and the ceilings are usually made out of windows too. So there's your backyard. Great view. You definitely feel like you're on top of a mountain right now. You could thin it out in the woods a little bit more and get you some better south-facing views, but we're pretty far north here in the northern corner of town. Large windows, high ceilings, great metal beams. I mean, like, you really do feel a little bit, grandiose in this house. It is kind of larger and bigger than your standard home. Up here, you do have a little half bath. Just enough room for your guests to not have to go through the rest of the house to use the bathroom. A nice, decent-sized living room area. And then a dining room space over here with a hanging chandelier. Ceiling fan for air circulation. Those light dormers up there to bring in some extra light as well. Again, south-facing is behind me now, so it brings in all that light throughout the day. Coat closet right there. More stairs going down, and down here we transfer into like a little bit more modern stuff. So you got your laminate flooring, you got your linoleum in here, carpet over there. So first stop here is the bathroom. Toilet tub combo is a little bit outdated. Vanity doesn't look too bad. I think the poles need to be changed out, but I love the tongue and groove wall, the insert, the layout's nice. even Jack and Jill into this bedroom here. And this one has nice vertical windows, plenty of room for beds and furniture. Carpet has a little bit of damage to it, so overall I think the carpet throughout the house needs to be changed out, but that's my personal opinion. It can be salvaged, and you do have 2 closets. Backtracking just a little bit, this is your tiny office room. I guess it could be called a bedroom. It does look like it has egressable windows and a closet, but this room is barely large enough to fit a bed. I think this would be a great office space or something of that effect. Back here you have another semi-atrium type room, but it's really just a glassed-in porch. It is unheated, unlike the atrium upstairs that has electric baseboard. But it's just a nice little space that is glassed in, so you still aren't out in the cold getting beaten down by the wind at -40. So there's that. Washer and dryer in the hallway here. That's where we're going to go last. But right now we are in the master bedroom. So a little 360 tour here. Got a great view of the yard. Walk-in closet, entry point, bathroom. And what is that? We'll see in just a second. But plenty of room for larger beds for sure. King size, no problem. Queens, so on. Again, great view of that backyard and these sunflowers. I swear I didn't put them there, but it's almost like I intended to. Walk-in closet, and it's a true walk-in. There's plenty of square footage to actually walk in there. Toilet room. Shower. Pretty nice. Glass sliding door. A little bit of soap scum on that. It just needs to be cleaned a little bit better, but standard vanity here. And then behind me is that hot tub. You do have a hot tub in essentially the master bedroom, which is pretty cool. Windows all around to bring light. You're not outside, so it's not going to kill your heating bill or electric bill. You do have a sliding pocket door here, and then French doors right there with glass to open that up and have access to all that. Now, something I do want to caution you on is humidity. If you're running a hot tub inside of your house, you want to make sure that you have some sort of solution for humidity. I would say just put a dehumidifier in the corner and run that thing on max whenever this is open. Whenever you have the cover on it, I don't think you need to run it at max, just run it on minimum, but you definitely don't want to dump too much of that humidity into your home. All right, now going downstairs to the basement and wrapping up this tour. This down here is the back door entrance, or bottom basement entrance, if you will. So you do have egressability down here. You do have your standard ceiling height, so I'm not like bending over or anything like that. I mean, this is a channel right here, but you can see the ceiling goes right back to normal over there. Half bath downstairs, so you do have your 3-piece set. So you have a shower, toilet, and pedestal. You just don't have a tub in there. Boiler room in here, forced air furnace, hot water heater, well system right here. Now the house is forced air. What that means is there's an oil tank outside that feeds this with oil that then heats up the air, and then through a blower system pushes hot air through all this ducting. And anytime you see a vent like this, this is where the heat comes out. So yeah, one thermostat for pretty much the entire house. All right, and then downstairs, a little bit more storage underneath there, and then you have 2 big ass rooms. So these are larger than usual. These would be great bunk rooms, additional bedrooms. It depends on the size of your family and all of that. Again, more forced air ventage. You do have a closet and then nice large windows. Now, in the winter, you will still have the ability to see these trees, but you're not really going to see this stuff because the snow is going to be up to about here. But you also can see a little bit. You got eaves that come out quite a bit, so egressability will still be there in case of a fire. You can get out that window and escape. That being said, snow removal is 100% your responsibility, so make sure you're smart about it. Don't start shoveling stuff back towards the windows. You want a bit of a path. And that's it. That's the entire house. I'll keep rolling while I walk back upstairs and turn off all the lights. But if you have any questions about this property, please let me know. Again, it is an oil-based forced air furnace to heat the home. It is concrete block foundation. You got some great wood accents in here, higher ceilings. You got essentially 4 different floors. Definitely Alaskan vibe as far as decor and stuff goes. It's pretty cool property. So If you have any questions, again, Nick Williams with Summit Realty Group, and have a fantastic day.
Yeah. Yeah.